Hey everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm just going to do a real quick general reading, not zodiac sign specific today. Let's say a quick blessing and we'll find out if this is your story. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, we're going to start with this Tarot of Wonderland. Move this over here. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. It is Friday here today and it is so cold. But these messages are meant to be heard when you hear them. So it doesn't matter if it's Friday or not, right? It matters to me. Happy Friday. All right. This is good news for somebody out there. I've got the Star card. This is a card of Aquarius. And I've got the Ace of Pentacles right here. The Star card is a card of blessings. This is a card of talents that are unique to you. These are things that cannot be taken away from you. Things that belong to you on your divine life path, your plan. You could be an artist, you can be an actor, you can be a musician, you could own your own business. I don't know. You could be meeting somebody very amazing. Who knows? Whatever it is, it's meant for you. And with this Ace of Pentacles, this is my favorite card to get in any reading. This is a brand new start for somebody that is going to offer them a lot of prosperity for the future. This is a good sign. Good stuff. I have the King of Pentacles that comes out here on its side. You may be choosing to start your own business. This King of Pentacles energy is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could also have this person coming towards you. Let me get more information. Now, this King of Pentacles, let me just, real quick. I have the Lovers card that comes out. Very good. This is probably related to your love life, okay? Now, the Lovers card, it's not always about your love life. Obviously, it's called the Lovers, so we do think of a love relationship whenever we're talking about it, but it's really about a choice. And it feels like whoever I'm reading for, you have this new relationship that's coming towards you, possibly with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Don't get hung up on the zodiac signs or the genders, though. What it's really about is the stories that the cards tell and the energies that they carry. But this King of Pentacles energy is someone who is financially stable, someone who owns their own home, someone who may own their own business, someone who's pretty together financially. There's someone who is kind and generous, someone who is peaceful. They may be a little bit older. And I feel like this is coming towards some of you. Okay. I mean, this could be a very important relationship in your life. And I got the Two of Cups out too. Yes, this is a very important relationship for you. This is a relationship that is founded on a very functional partnership, for one thing. These two individuals, whoever you guys are that are coming together, this is kind of like a match made in heaven. The Two of Cups with the Lovers plus this Ace of Pentacles, this is the best. Some of you you may end up getting engaged to this person. You may end up marrying this person. This Two of Cups is one of our soulmate cards. The Lovers is one of our soulmate cards. Okay? Okay. Oh, it's so sweet. I love it. There's the hitch and the giddy up, because I was thinking to myself, well, great. Where's the problem here? I have the Seven of Swords that comes out on its side here. The Seven of Swords is someone who's not telling the truth about something. All right, I gotta get another deck now. Yes, I do. Let's see here. Let's use this Vice Versa Tarot. Oh, actually, let's use this Artist Inner Vision Tarot for whatever reason. Oh, why do I feel that way? I've got the Knight of Cups in reverse on the bottom of this deck. And I have that Two of Swords. I don't know why we have this choice coming up for somebody, because it feels like I have somebody who's a little nervous about this connection. And it could be because this King of Pentacles Either you don't know how this person feels about you, this person doesn't know how you feel about them, or something like that. And this Two of Swords in the reverse is someone who can't seem to make a decision about what they want to do. You may have pulled away from this person at some point. It could be because you saw some dishonesty in them. I have to be really honest with you. These are some of the best cards I've seen in a while for a love relationship. You've got the Sun coming out here. That's the card of Leo, and that's the happiest card we have in the deck, all right? The Sun represents yang energy. It's divine masculine energy, right? But it's also warmth, it's healing, it's happiness. You have an opportunity for happiness with this person. You need to have a conversation with this person. I've got the Page of Swords out there. Page of Swords is when they're in the upright position, this is someone who feels comfortable having an open dialogue with someone else. Oh, okay. I'm starting to understand now. Somebody here is insecure about the love on one side of this or the other. Someone here is not sure about whether or not their feelings will be reciprocated by the other person. I have the Empress in the reverse. It's probably you. And this Empress is the card of Virgo, but it's also the card of divine feminine. And whenever I have it in the reverse, it can represent a few different things. It can be a distorted feminine. It can be someone who's not doing well. It can be someone who is in a difficult place in their life. This can be someone who is definitely feeling insecurity issues rising up to the surface. You may be struggling financially. You may be struggling in your home life. You may be struggling as a parent. Your business may be struggling right now. And there's this energy of someone who feels like they are almost undeserving of this love that's coming towards them. And so their first impulse is to not make a decision. And then their second impulse is to keep someone at arm's length. But somebody here hasn't been honest about this, about the feelings that they have for this King of Pentacles. But I have this Ace of Cups. You saw it just flip out right there. That is, again, one of our soulmate cards because it represents a new beginning in love. And it represents self-love. It represents someone who's worked hard on themselves and is now in a position to give their heart to another person. And it goes right on top of this Empress in the reverse. Whoever you are, if you're someone who has been slowing down a relationship because you're worried that you're not good enough in some way, I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. Yeah, and I think that you know that. Why? I have the Judgment in the reverse. I was wondering why we have this Seven of Swords out here. And you're afraid that this person is going to get to know you and they're not going to like the things that they see in you. Okay. Well, I promise you're good enough. And I get the feeling that this person really, really likes you, loves you. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of potential for love here. There's a lot of potential for growth here. It's somebody who's selling themselves short, and it's you. And I have the Emperor out. This is divine masculine, divine feminine energy. This is someone who, so here's the thing. I noticed that when I was looking at the clock, I saw 111 on the counter at the very beginning of the video. I just didn't say it out loud. This may be a twin flame dynamic. This can be a divine counterpart situation. And those types of situations tend to bring out the insecurities on both sides. Something about this Empress feels like, and I don't know if it's both of you who haven't been telling the truth about how you really feel about one another, because it's something about this relationship is bringing a lot of insecurities to the surface. And these two individuals have a very positive life path coming towards them. And I feel like it's coming towards you, whether you believe it or not. It really, really is. With the Lovers out, you got the Two of Cups, you got the Ace of Cups, you got the Sun, you have this Star card. What was I saying? This is something that belongs to you. And these types of relationships, these divine counterpart relationships, they promote a lot of self-growth. And that's what I was talking about with this Ace of Cups. Someone who's grown a lot into themselves, someone who is learning a lot about self-love. Whoever this Empress in the reverse is, you may have experienced a time within the last 3 years or so where you were kind of at a rock bottom place, where you were at a place where you felt unlovable, where you felt like things were never going to get better. You were never going to meet the right person. You were always going to be on your own. You felt like you were floundering in some way. And there's a massive shift that has happened here with this Sun card, this divine masculine energy, this Emperor energy, which is the card of Aries, incidentally, in case that matters to you. But this divine masculine energy is in the upright. They see you for who you truly are, whether you do or not. This is someone who has kept their eye on you for a long time. And this is someone who has watched you from a distance for a long time. This is someone that you, divine feminine, if you're the one that's watching this, I think you are the one that's fearing judgment from this person. I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not in good enough shape. My finances aren't good enough. My business isn't good enough. Something like that. There's some kind of insecurity issue here. And I think that it's going to come to a head. And I'm going to say within this month is going to be very, I think there's going to be a shift. I think that this feminine energy has retracted themselves from just any kind of love for some time. Let me just. Now I've got the Page of Cups that comes over here on this Ace of Cups. Somebody here is going to be sending a message of kindness, love, forgiveness, apology, something like that. There is some kind of message that comes in here. I've got a message here. I've got a message here. I've got a conversation that needs to happen. I've got a conversation that needs to happen here. And I think you are going to be shocked when you find out how much love this person actually does have for you. How do you, I assume you know who this person is. And I've got the King of Pentacles on top of the King of Pentacles, both of them out on their sides here. This is someone who's been on the fence about this partnership for a long time. Can we grow together? Can we build together? I don't know. Well, I'm here to tell you, I think you can. If this is a person, I'm trying to get, let me switch decks here real quickly because I just kind of want to get a better idea of your relationship with this person as it stands currently, because so you can kind of, and there I've got the Empress right there. We just split it right there. And it's in the reverse. And I've got the Queen of Cups there too. I've got the Judgment card, or excuse me, the Justice under that. And I got the Two of Swords out there again. And that is my, and then I got the King of Wands right there too. Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness. And I got the Knight of Cups again. All right, hold on. Let me just shuffle these real quick. And while I'm doing that, I'll talk about this. This feminine energy, I feel like you've been through something major. You've been through a divorce or something major in the last few years. I'm going to say in the last 5 years. And look at this right there on the top. I got the Four of Wands. That's that Twin Flame 1111 card. I feel like we're talking about divine counterparts here. And I feel like you're going to be really happy when this gets off the ground, whenever you solidify whatever this is that's coming towards you with this Nine of Cups right here. But you've been through some kind of a major change, this feminine energy has, and it's caused them to find their independence for one thing, but it's also it's brought up a whole mess of issues within this feminine energy where you were not feeling good enough, you were not feeling stable enough, you didn't feel like you had anything to offer, so you isolated yourself from the idea of love or anybody that was offering you love for a while. Now you've had this masculine over here, this divine masculine emperor energy, and I've got this King of Wands over here, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and they are so attracted to you. It would blow your mind if you could feel the energy that comes off of these cards. And I feel like this divine masculine has really been waiting for you, feminine, to decide that they are the ones that you want. I think that every amount of insecurity you have felt, they have felt also, just in different ways. This Ace of Wands is the most sexually passionate card we have in the deck, other than like the devil, right? And this King of Wands is someone who knows what they want. They know who they want. And I think it's you, but you haven't been believing them. You haven't been trusting in that. And you've got this Two of Swords out here twice. This is someone who's really struggling to make a decision. Yes or no? Am I all in with this? Am I not all in with this? I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't decide. Is this actually a possibility? Is this not a possibility? This relationship, I'm telling you, this is an energy that could lead to marriage. What was I saying with this Ace of Pentacles? That could be an engagement. You have all of these soulmate energies coming out here. It's really just the fear-based emotions that are keeping this from really getting off the ground here. This is beautiful. There's a lot of wish fulfillment that comes in here with the Nine of Cups. I always say the Nine of Cups is the minor arcana of the star, which was your first card out, because I think of the Nine of Cups as being like the birthday candle wish that comes true, you know? And as we were talking about, this star card is the bigger blessings, the things that belong to you, those gifts that were written into your destiny before you even came down to this planet in this body, right? I'm so happy for whoever you are. We've got a potential physical relocation here for one of you. Let me see. This Seven of Swords energy, where we have this somebody who hasn't been necessarily telling the truth about their feelings. This is, the Seven of Swords is kind of gets a pretty bad rap as a character for being someone who doesn't tell the truth, someone who's deceptive, someone who doesn't share. Okay. And this person, this masculine energy is guilty of that. I don't think they've told you how they feel about you. And that is what another thing that's caused this kind of rift here. This is another thing that's caused this separation. But I see that changing, especially with this Page of Cups and with this Page of Swords. This feminine, whoever you are, you've really focused on your independence. And I understand that we've got you in the reverse over here. And I understand that there could be feelings of insecurity. Maybe you aren't doing well right now. Maybe you gained the COVID-19. I don't know. Maybe your business is failing. Maybe financially you're sunk. Maybe there are all of these issues in your life, but that's not who you actually are. Those are just situations that are occurring in your life. It doesn't represent you. This masculine energy sees you for who you actually are. You just have to accept that from them. Accept it. And I've got the Ace of Cups out again on top of the Ace of Cups, quite literally. And I have this death card, which is a transformation. Something is shifting. Remember, I was saying something is changing in this dynamic. This death energy is someone who says, I take no prisoners. It is what it is. We're changing this situation no matter what. The death card, it can sound kind of scary. It's scorpionic energy, but it's really about a change that is necessary for growth. And the two of you, I think this masculine has ended things in their lives that have kept them from coming towards you. This feminine definitely has, with that justice card that comes out there. And this Ace of Cups out here twice tells me that you are in fact ready. You are ready. It's there. This masculine has been watching you from a distance for some time. Where's that guy? That right there. You know? And I think unbeknownst to you over here doing your own thing, feminine, they're quite captivated by you. Someone's going to be sending you a message. This High Priestess that comes out, that's Pisces. But it is someone who has an inner knowing. I think this Divine Feminine and I think this Divine Masculine are both highly psychically gifted. They're both telepathically gifted, intuitively gifted, and people who share an energetic bond. Especially if you're a divine counterpart, you'll know you'll share like a core soul bond where you can feel one another's feelings and emotions, even if that's confusing to you at times. You may share dreams with this person. You may have telepathic conversations with this person. And it's taken a lot for these two people to come together. There have had to have been endings here. There's had to be a rebalancing for this feminine for sure. Yes, this feminine has turned their back on love for a long time. This feminine felt like they didn't deserve it for whatever reason. Again, you may have been through divorce with that justice energy out there, or there may have been something that happened to you during Libra season that caused some kind of, which would be like September, October energy, but it may have been something that was kind of a shock to your system that caused you to withdraw for a while when it comes to love. But there is some major shift here that's happened, and a lot of it has happened behind the scenes. A lot of it's happened fifth dimensionally, where we have that dream space, where we have that meditative space, where we start to manifest for our future. Both of these individuals have been looking for one another. They've been trying to find one another somehow. There's been an awful lot of waiting for this, waiting to see what was going to happen here. Again, I've got that Six of Swords that won't quit. Six of Swords is that energy of physical relocation, and I feel like it goes with this masculine energy, specifically this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius masculine energy, where we have someone who may have actually moved home. They may have moved cities, states, who knows? But that's the energy of actually physically putting your bags in the back of the truck and getting out of Dodge, right? Okay. I have the Wheel of Fortune. What was I saying? There's been a shift here. This is Sagittarian energy, but the Wheel of Fortune represents a major change, right? I just saw 2222 on the counter. The Wheel of Fortune is a positive shift. When it comes out in the upright position, it's a positive shift. It is good karma. It's being in the flow again. When it's time is what that means. I think it's time for this divine union to happen. So if you are any of these zodiac signs that I've called out, you may be looking for a message this week or this month from this divine masculine reaching out, letting you know that they are interested in a relationship with you in some way. These two individuals here are both people who are very meditative, people who are close to their higher selves and to a higher power. And these two individuals may have spent a lot of time in prayer, separately apart, for healing for this relationship. When this happens, when this comes together, you are going to be filled with so much happiness, so much relief, so much healing. I think both of these individuals have been praying for this for a long time. I mean it. With this Hermit energy, this is someone who's looking to a higher power for guidance. And I feel like it's an undeniable connection. And both of these individuals are very clued into how undeniable it is, because there is so much telepathic energy between the two of you. You may hear messages from this person. It sounds a little bit hokey, but you may hear messages from this person in songs that you listen to. You may just be folding your laundry and all of a sudden you have an intense feeling that makes you think of this person, and all of a sudden you're having an imaginary conversation in your head with this person. You may just out of the blue have overwhelming feelings of anxiety or sadness or even happiness, and it's because you're sharing this bond with this person, regardless of whether they're in the same room with you or across the country from you. And I have the Fool card. This is the best. I love it. And I got the World card under that. And I got the Judgment card again. All right. Very good. So you got the Judgment out there twice. Now we have it in the upright position from this other deck. This is the Vice Versa Tarot that I'm just using here. This Judgment energy, it's like a wake-up call. When it's time, it's time. This Wheel of Fortune energy says, when it's time, and it's go time for you too. This Fool energy is a brand new start, and with the World here, the World's the number 21. It's the last card in a deck of tarot cards, and the Fool is the number 0. So we have to get to this point. We have to tie up all the loose ends before we can start something new. Both of you have tied up the loose ends. It is time. It's time for this union to take place. If this is your reading, I am so happy. I'm hoping that this person reaches out to you within the next month. If that happens, please drop me a comment down below. I would love to hear your story. I would love to know how this comes together. This is a very promising union. I'm very happy for the two of you. All right, I'm going to cut you loose because it really doesn't get much better than this. We have so many repeat cards in here. There has been a major change for this counterpart situation. All right, I love you guys a ton. Thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And again, please drop me a note if this is your story. I wish you the very, very best, and I will catch up with you soon. All right, see you later.